Okay, Year 9, so this is how you're going to be accessing your SharePoint to create your final outcome PowerPoint. So first of all, you need to log on to your computers and then access Microsoft through the school's website. Once you're logged in, you can either access the link that I sent you via email through Outlook, or if you click directly onto SharePoint and type in at the top Year 9 Photography, it will take you to our SharePoint area. If you want to make sure this appears all the time on your SharePoint area, you see the top bit over here where it says Following. If you click on there, Following, it will show up then on your SharePoint normally, whereas at the moment, if it's not, it won't be on there. Okay, then what you need to do is click on Documents, and then you'll have access then to all of the files. So we've got 9G1, G2, G3, P1, P2, and P3. I'm going to use this demonstration with 9G1. So with 9G1, it says upload final edits here with your name on. I'm going to click on this first folder here. And then what you'll find is your PowerPoint. All you need to do now is you will need to just download this PowerPoint like that, and then have it open like that and click Enable Editing. Next, you'll need to type your name at the top. Type your name at the top of your PowerPoint, and then you'll notice you're going to need to add pictures for each one of the sections. If for any reason you were absent in any of these, then write in absent. Okay, so for instance, if you were absent for the paper sculptures one, okay, so you didn't do it for whichever reason, just click absent and click absent. And for this one here, just click absent. Okay, so that's all clear. But I think in most of the cases, the majority of you have been in for all three. Let's reset that. Okay, so as you can see from the layout, what I'm going to do for this final outcome is I want you to have 2 examples from each of the shoots that you have done. I want 2 from the Photo Safari, 2 from Paper Sculptures, and 2 from Ink and Aqueous Motion. To do this, you'll need to use the SharePoint and access your pictures. So for example, I'm going to be camera number 10. So this is the camera that I'm going to pretend that I've used over the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to start by flicking through the pictures. And for the Photo Safari, I want 2 of my favourite ones. Please note, it does take SharePoint a while just to buffer the images. So I'm going to go through all these. There are 14 on this particular shoot. So I'm going to flick through them and choose my 14 best images. Okay, so now that I've had a look at these, clicking through, there we go. I'm going to select my 2 favourite ones. And in this particular case, I like this one because of the division. So I'm going to go on copy image. I'm going to go onto my PowerPoint and I'm going to click paste. Okay, which is there. Or you can click Control and C, Control and V. If it comes up like this, don't panic. Click on there and click this one here, picture, and it'll paste in for you. And then you can resize. And of course, if you are using PowerPoint, the great thing about this is you can crop these down a little bit. So if you've got any what we call aberrations, any bits you don't want, get rid of them, pop it in, and then I want you to resize it as well. Done. Okay, and I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to go look through my shoot and then just grab this from here from my internet and flick through. Now remember, this here won't appear unless you've gone through documents. So you have to access, let me just show you again on here. So you have to go through the SharePoint, click documents first, and then access the folders. Otherwise, it can be a little bit funny at times. Okay, so I'm flicking through. Quite like that triangle one. So I think I'm going to go for that one. I can see the cross. I like this one. It's nice and abstract. So again, I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click copy. And I'm going to paste it in here. And it's not pasted properly, so I just need to click on that. I need to resize it. And then I will adjust this and crop it accordingly. So that's my first bit done. You can stretch them if you want. You can crop them down a little bit. So this one I might just take a little bit off the bottom, just so it fits a bit better. And I've got more of that triangle. Can you see the triangle? Trying to think about balance and symmetry. having that in the main center of my picture. There we go. Okay, so pop that in there. Good. So I'm going to do that for that one and that one, and then I'm going to do it for each of the other ones. So there's one. I'm going to do the other one for paper sculptures and the other one for ink aqueous motion. Once all that is done, I will need to save this with my proper name on it, because these will need to be printed out. So as long as you've got your name on here, so Miss Morris, and also save your document with your name on. So I'm going to do File, Save As, and Browse. And then I'm going to put my name on. Miss Morris example. There we are. And save that. Okay, so far I've done my Safari shoot, so you would do this one and you would do this one. And I'll save the image. Now for homework only, you're going to complete this by annotating and explaining or giving me the answers to these 3 questions over here. You don't have to change it to green font because I've already written self-assessment. So you're just going to self-assess what went well with this photo shoot, what could be improved, and what did you learn from the process, and the same for this one and the same for this one. Okay, right then, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to upload this document onto the SharePoint so you can see it. And just a word of the wise, if you have been absent for any ones, just type in absent into here and here and here, so I know that you weren't in that particular lesson. Okay, right, so save. I'm going to close this down now, and I'm going to go back onto SharePoint. Okay, so here's my SharePoint. Going around the words here. There it is, 9G1. Upload final edits here with your name on, and all I do is click upload and files. Find the file that I've just worked on, which is here, and upload. It's as simple as that. And that's it. And then for homework, you will be then annotating for these final outcomes, and that will be homework 3. So just to reiterate this, so you've got your PowerPoint, you're going to put your name on it, and then of course you're going to be adding in all the pictures, well, your 2 best pictures, your 2 best pictures, your 2 best pictures, and then you're uploading those onto SharePoint so I can access them and get them printed out for you. Okay, and the final thing I just want to say on here is that of course once you're done, you just need to annotate these for homework, and then as soon as you finish on your computer, by all means save it, log off, and then choose somebody else to come on your computer after you, and just make sure you've hand sanitized, so sanitize your hands